So God of High School is just about to wrap up, and well, honestly, I think it's been one of the best anime this summer so far. Side by Side Rent a Girlfriend, of course. Now really though, webtoons have been on some crazy shit, because like the two webtoons that have been adapted now, Tower of God and now God of High School, are both pretty good watches. And by the way, in the fall collection there's going to be another webtoon adaptation, and the third called Noblesse, and you already know I'm going to be watching it. But today we're specifically talking about God of High School. God of High School, if I wanted to give you a quick rundown, is basically a big martial arts tournament where high schoolers come to battle it out, and whoever wins gets whatever wish granted to them. Just the start of this new martial arts tournament anime is where I got hooked. They were all fighting and going hard, and I was instantly hooked. The hand-to-hand combat, which you don't see a lot nowadays, reminds me a lot of fighting in real life. It also reminds me of the Obito versus Kakashi fight, which was top tier. And yes, there is over-the-top abilities. The Charyeok system is insane. But overall, I think it's a good power system. All the variety really adds to the show. And by the way, Charyeok is borrowing power from the gods. Like, watch this clip and tell me this isn't cool. Like, I have always been interested in movies or shows where like godlike beings are involved in history, because they really are just that cool. But I don't think you'll ever catch me in the stands on one of these fights. Like, hell nah. And not to mention, it's only been one season, so there's still a lot to be covered in the anime, and honestly I think it will only get better. But for real though, it's not perfect. Like, don't give me bullshit ass filler on only the 4th episode. Like, bruh, no one wants to watch Mira get married. She belonged to the streets doing it for money and shit. And I know it's to show her backstory, but like, do it some other cool way, like through a fight or something like other shows. Back to hyping this shit up. Jin Mori is literally a freaking badass. My dude fought against a bunch of Charyeok users, beat them like they were nothing, and like Park Elipio, Ninetales head ass looking like Naruto overpowered AF, and he was keeping up with them without using Charyeok, and even beat him after awakening to some god power. And he didn't even realize. He just brushed it off like nothing happened. If that isn't a flex showing how strong he is, I don't know what is. Plus, everyone's abilities in the show are so personal and fit the characters so well. For example, Han, Dewi's Charyeok can heal people from what we know, and what did he want to do? He wanted to heal his friend who was ill. So I think that's just a very nice touch overall to the show, showing that people's Charyeoks aren't just random. And everyone knew this guy was going to be bad from when we first saw him, but no one thought he was going to be the main antagonist of this season. This dude Jago is literally pure evil. His powers are all demonic, and he literally creates demons. That one kid that he destroyed in the tournament looked like he was freaking losing his mind. Jago was like, my Charyeok is resonating, and he turned into some weird thing, that some red bigly ugly ass monster, and let it run rampaging, and eventually he literally just killed it like light work, bro, with his shark. His shark just ate it, and he was like, trash. He also just looks like a villain. The way the power spreads across his body and his eyes turn red, he has such a good character design. And his backstory is probably the best character introduced so far in terms of thought, but they kind of ruined it when he ate the key and he turned into a baby. I was like, what the fuck? But you can't forget to mention Mujin also looks evil. Like, I thought he was on the good side, but I feel like down the road, he's just going to betray everyone. There's so much mystery surrounding him and the Six, which are apparently like masters of their fighting styles. And I just can't wait to learn more. But seriously, go watch it. It's pretty good. The animation is amazing. Season 1 ends on Monday, and I know the dub just started coming out as well. So yeah, SAO is still shit.